What's going on, guys? Back with another Teki Rambles. I don't know. I really don't even know. I just said, someone told me to turn on the camera and some will strike me. What can I ramble about? Or what can we talk about today? You know what? Let's talk about something a little different. Well, maybe not different. Same topic, honestly. Wrestling. How do you guys feel about Cody Rhodes and The Rock and everything that's going on? Let's start off with an immediate question. Your WrestleMania, your main event, night 2. Rock versus Cody. Rock versus Roman. I'm sorry. Start over. Roman versus Cody. Roman versus Rock. Rock versus Roman versus Cody. Or a real crazy match. Rock, Roman, Seth, Cody, Drew. Winner take all. Me personally, and tell me which match you would prefer and who you would actually want to win. But me personally, I knew they were gonna give Cody the match. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not surprised. Do I think he's gonna win? I'll say this: it's gonna take a John Cena 2008 or 2011, whichever run he was on, where you couldn't be. It would take 267 people to beat John Cena type of effort. Like, he gonna have to be that. He gonna have to be Super Cody. Either he gonna have to be Super Cody or he gonna have to be Evil Cody. And just when the ref ain't looking, brass knuckles or something. I don't know. Do something outlandish to beat that man. Because I don't see it personally, but hey, me personally, I want to say I like Cody, but I don't love Cody. I don't look at Cody and be like, yes, this is the guy. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I could be biased because at one point, when he fight LA Knight, they're like, hey, LA Knight should get it. But we knew LA Knight wasn't going to win. Speaking of LA Knight, how excited are you guys for LA Knight versus AJ Styles? I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool on that. Kind of was hoping they would have given LA Knight the U.S. title match against Logan at least, but look. Sounds like to me they're trying to keep Logan with the title a little longer because I don't see Kevin and Randy. I don't want to say I don't see them beating him, but it's like that's a weird match, because somebody's gonna get beat. And Logan's beatable. He's been beat before. Top guys, of course, but he's been beat. I just don't see. I see RKO to Kevin, brass knuckles to Randy, 1, 2, 3 on Kevin, something like that. I just don't see. It's a weird match. Who knows? They might give it to one of the other guys, but I don't see it, especially when I think about Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Like, if it's all three of them, Austin, Grayson, Logan, they sound like a frat boy. They sound like the leaders of a frat party. And then you just got Randy and Kevin. I think that kind of works out. Big thing I'm going to say, in regards to Sammy and Gunther, I am very upset that Chad didn't win. I've tried to accept it. I'm not accepting it well, because to me that was like... It was like they were like, you know what? And this is what I'll say. I'll take that back. No, I don't. Because didn't they? No, I don't. Because Kevin and I think... They won the titles at WrestleMania. No, Sammy's had a WrestleMania moment. Was it for a singles title? No. Sorry to hear it. But guess who hadn't had a WrestleMania moment at all? Chad Gable. So to me, unless they find a way to put Chad Gable in that match, I don't really care. I hope Gunther wins, honestly. Because Sammy just... And everybody's like, but Sammy, bro, it's Sami Zayn, bro. Like, that's not an argument. Your argument is it's Sami Zayn thrown into something, plucked out and said, you know what, you go get Gunther. Versus Chad, who has a reason. He literally said, you made my daughter cry in front. My daughter cried in front of you and you thought it was funny because you caused it. Has the reason and the real push behind wanting to fight that man again, even though he's lost. I know he's lost. Duh. We saw it, but that's the whole point. One more chance. And third, man, to me, it was like, I don't want to say why Sammy, but it's like, I saw somebody on TikTok say it best, bro. Sammy, Seth, and Becky really try to come off like, oh, it's us against the world. We're the underdogs. No, you're not. when Seth was fighting Jinder, Seth should have lost, bro. Like, after all of that happened to him, he should have lost. Like, ain't no way in the world he should have been. He Super Cena that. Like I just said with Cody Ninja, that's what Seth did. Becky's another prime example. Becky lost to Nia Jax. She lost to Nia Jax every time they've ever had a match together. Now all of a sudden she's I don't know what I'm gonna do against the Nia Jax. And then she all of a sudden manages to just beat her in a last woman standing match. And it's just like, I think she's finally closed this chapter. It's like when Izzy beat Alex that one time. He was like, yeah, no, you're 3-1. Like, it's 3-1. You got one. Like, chill out. Like, don't act like, yeah, he know what time it is now. He really doesn't. But I don't know. They're little. I'm the underdog. You really gotta believe in me and push me, please. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna be able to win. You're gonna win, bro. You're gonna win, apparently. Like, Seth's so not even an underdog. It's not even funny, bro. Like. And they be trying, like, even with Seth, like, don't get me wrong, I love Seth Rollins. I don't like Becky that much. I know they're married. Probably not gonna like me hearing me say that, but you know, I'm not the biggest Becky Lynch fan. Let me say that. I just don't know. Like, Sammy, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't care. Like I said, I really don't care. I just hope Gunther wins. If Gunther wins, cool. If Sammy beats Gunther, I'm gonna be like. You know what? I said, if Sammy wins, I'll be happy for him. Because I do really like Sammy. I just don't... That's just going to upset me. Another thing. Bayley and Io, I don't even know what we're doing with that. Like, it's like they don't even care about Bayley at this point. Because, like... and I'm not going to act like she's not getting screen time. But for CM Punk... And I'm not a CM Punk fan. I don't have no problem saying it. Cry me a river. But for CM Punk to literally have to come out and be like... You know, that was cool how y'all did that WrestleMania poster. Where's Bayley at? I'm looking forward to, bro. I don't know. That was stupid. That's like, just spit in her face, bro. Just spit in her face like nobody even talks about the fact she's won the Royal Rumble. Nobody's giving her credit. Cody won the Royal Rumble. Cody going for Roman and The Rock. Cody. Great. Cool for Cody. Okay, what about who is anybody else doing anything? Drew McIntyre might go for Seth Rollins. Well, I think it's a guarantee, but you know, he's not. I forget about Drew sometimes. The way this story with Cody is set up, Cody has Seth tangled in it. Seth put himself in it, but Seth's tangled in it. Drew low-key's tangled in it. The Judgment Day is tangled in it because this is literally both of the champions that Damian could take. Damian could easily cash in on Roman. Like, that's the thing. People keep talking, yeah, he gonna get Seth. I'm just saying, like, Roman's there too. I mean, I'm not saying I would want that smoke myself, but I mean, my thing is this: they act like the Three Stooges sometimes. Like, they act like, because when they be trying to cash in on Seth, and it's like 4 of y'all, and it's 1-7. They're like, "Where's the briefcase? Oh no, I left the briefcase at home. I can't. Well, let's just go hit him. Oh my God, he out the ring. Well, yeah, like, come on, Three Stooges. Y'all like y'all just super special." But no, man, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Bayley. I think they need to give her a lot more. I hope she wins, because at this point, I don't even know if they care enough to give her the win. I pray she wins, bro. Like, Bayley wins, and Naomi's in her corner right now, so it's 2 against 4, and I already know what they're going to do. It's going to be Naomi, Bianca. You know who else? You want to know? I got another thing I'm about to talk about, too, and that might go on for a little bit. But it's either going to be returning Sasha Banks, because I already hear they mad at her backstage at AEW. Them people making 1/10 of what she make, apparently. I don't know why they shocked. They a bunch of losers. Let me stop. They are. I'm not backing down. Nah, for real though, like, genuine. They're not. I'm not gonna say they're losers. I'm not gonna do that. But they are the B show. They're the D show, because it's, you know, SmackDown, Raw, NXT. You know, maybe sometimes even TNA a little bit more. So maybe they're the E. But I think and Sasha's not gonna last too long there, because if like, that would be like me making like $10 an hour, and then somebody start making $100 an hour, and I'm telling you, I'm making 1/10 of what they make. Nah, I'm about to lose this job, because we about that. Let me knock the $90 out of you, bro, because that's crazy. But they said they making 1/10, and I'm talking about the top women supposedly. Britt Baker, some Nia Lyon, or some, I don't know them people over there. But yeah, that's funny. So I would love it to be Sasha, to be the fourth person to help her, so it can be a 4-on-4. But I thought it could possibly also be Jade. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Jade has shown. This is what I kept telling everybody. Like my cousin and a homeboy of mine, they swear for God, Jade, man, she the one, bro. She got it, man. When she get WWE, she going crazy. You know why you haven't seen Jade? She can't keep up. She can't keep up, brother. That's why. And for all the people who are like, oh man, you gotta give her. No, I'm not gonna give her a chance. Like, it's one of those where I'll say this: it's not her fault completely. Where she started is where it's her fault. She go out there, hey Tony, you got some choreography? Just go out there and be you, girl. Okay, Tony Khan. No choreography, no real plan out what you got 8 minutes to go crazy. I could see him saying that. He ain't even black. He just stupid. I could see him talking like that to her. Like, you know, I'm down for the call. He seemed like one of them white people. One of them funny, fair looking people. Now she can't keep up in WWE. She even said that she struggled with the choreography during the Royal Rumble. How? The Royal Rumble is one of the easiest matches. Just look like you're fighting somebody and wait for your spots. This is why we haven't seen her in a one-on-one match. Everybody's like, where's Jade? She's learning. She's having to be retaught how to wrestle properly. Not just go out there and lift that girl over your head and walk around. Yeah, that's right, Jade. Go, Jade. No, it's not go, Jade. Jade needs to learn. And I'm mad at her, but I'm more mad at the fact that, like, I don't know, maybe I am mad at her. To me, it's just like, that's so sad. Like, they really just let you go over there and just do what you wanted, huh? That's so silly to me. Like, and now that they set you free, you don't know what to do. Cause I can't blame her. I take that back. I do take that back. Cause it's literally their fault. Cause they didn't teach her how to wrestle properly. So now that she's in somewhere that's a lot more structured, it ain't no, you got a 6-minute match, you go for 8. It's you go out there, do what you're supposed to do, word for word, bar for bar, and then you leave. But she was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber. They had to replace her with Raquel Gonzalez. I think that's her name now. What was it before? Rodriguez? She one of them people. Raquel. They had to replace her with Raquel because she wasn't ready. And it's like a lot of people like, oh man, it's because she wasn't ready for a loss shit. No. Because it's not hard to make somebody lose. They said the same thing about Randy Orton. They're like, Randy Orton ain't ready to get pinned yet. But what did they do? Drew McIntyre pinned Randy Orton. Shenanigans. It's not hard. LA Knight. Shenanigans. AJ Styles broke into the chamber with a chair and assaulted that man. She could have been pinned. But like I said, I just don't think she was properly trained at the company she was at. I think she can wrestle. I just don't think she was taught certain cues and rules and regulations and do what you're supposed to do and do what you're told type thing. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like she had a lot of say in, like, I bet Tony just was like, go crazy out there, man. You do what you want. Another thing I've been seeing, people have been talking about how, like, they don't think Mercedes Moné has done anything for AEW. And I'm going to say this. There's nothing nobody can do for AEW. I ain't going to stun. You can send John Cena over there. It's going to pop for a minute, then nigga like, just like, I keep telling people, every time somebody from WWE go over there, it's always a problem in the back, supposedly. Somebody got beef. Only people who don't are people who I know are going over there and acting out. Like Daniel Bryan. I know Bryan dance. I know for a fact, yeah, man, them WWE guys suck. Yeah, man, especially The Miz. I can see him saying that every chance he get to talk about The Miz, I know he getting a chance to do it. And he love it. Because he's a childish guy. Like, I'll never forget when Miz sat him down. Like, when Miz made him get up and leave. Because he couldn't say nothing back. Because The Miz was eating him alive. I was like, yes, you tell him, Miz. He needs to be quiet. Go wrestle the bingo halls, big bro. And I'm not going to act like Bryan Danielson can't wrestle. I'm not going to act like I hate AEW. I'm not going to act like I hate any of the people in AEW. I've always said this. I'm happy that there's somewhere else for people to go and wrestle and get paid and make money. Because when WWE does go on their little crazy cuts, man, it used to be pretty like, bro, like 78 wrestlers, bro. You couldn't find none for some, you know what I'm saying? And some of them, it does them good. For instance, I follow Elias on TikTok. He's doing literal like Bible worship now. Like, he's following Christ and like preaching about it. That's beautiful, you know? Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth now. New Japan champion now. Mustafa Ali, I think he's still Mustafa. TNA champ. Like, they're showing that, you know, hey man, you shouldn't have let us go, but I'm happy that they have somewhere to go. And like I say, Malachi Black, Buddy Murphy, I love those two, and I'm happy they're in AEW. I'm happy they're getting paid to work. Like, I love the smaller promotions, but bro, that's not, to me, that's where it's like, really? Even Top Dollar, knowing that Top Dollar's in at least TNA and not like, hey, Top Dollar gonna be in my gymnasium this week, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, me and all 6 of the people in the crowd finna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those where it's like, I guess it's, I know I'm rambling, because that's the point. But yeah, I don't think people, I don't know why they, to me, and then you know what the worst part is? They're comparing Sasha Banks to CM Punk. Which I'm not gonna, I don't think CM Punk's all that. I personally don't. I remember everybody, I know people going, CM Punk did everything for wrestling. Okay, sure he did. When the 9 years he was gone, 7, 8, 9 years he was gone, yeah, he saved wrestling, bro. Never would have been a wrestling match without CM Punk. Oh, that pipe bomb he cut? Yeah, bro. For the end, nobody was watching wrestling. In fact, people just turned it off. In fact, when he cut the pipe bomb, nobody was even in the audience. That's just how bad it was. Chill out. But it's one of those, like, I know the people love him, you know. Oh, CM Punk, oh my God, sacrifice my firstborn for him. All that good jazz. But to me, that was like an unfair comparison. You know what I'm saying? That's like when Omos debuted. They're like, oh man, I wonder if Omos is going to be able to sell like Kane and The Undertaker. Like, what are you doing here, bro? Like, that's not even a fair, like, that was a bad matchup. Because I think I just did that because they're both big. But in the sense of Sasha, let me think. If I'm really looking at it from a realistic standpoint, their 5 biggest, like, WWE people that they've acquired. CM Punk, I'll give it to him. I mean, I don't know why, but it's CM Punk. Bryan Danielson, Cesaro, or I think it's Claudio now. I guess I'll go and give it to John Moxley. And probably Adam Cole. Adam Cole, John Moxley. Those are their top 5. And to me, man, it's just like, because AEW is doing the same thing WWE did with a lot of people, but it's worse because they were tricked. Like, Miro was like, I'm going to be on top of the world now that I'm out of AEW. The first thing he did was pop out of a wedding cake. That's what you came to do. Don't get me wrong. Years ago. I don't watch the show, so I don't know what he's done accomplishment-wise. I don't really care. Another really, really, really hot take, and I can't wait to say this one. After Dean Ambrose left WWE and went to AEW, this has 1,000% shown me that he was 150 million% the weakest member of the Shield. When I tell you, he can't control. His match is bleed. That's a 5 out of 5 stars. Not bad. No, it's not. It's not Dean. You need to be talking Dean. Dean, it's not good, Dean. I'd rather you take. And everybody's like, yeah, because in WWE, bro, they had him doing crazy stuff. Like, he took a shot on camera, on live TV. They had him doing crazy stuff. How come he go to AEW and he gets a drinking problem all of a sudden? Because I don't think he had one when he was working with the people who had sense. But regardless, like I said, now that I've seen him here, when he was in WWE, you couldn't have told me it wasn't a debate. Like, especially before, like, Tribal Chief and stuff, and a little bit before the Messiah. I don't know, what was the Messiah? The Messiah was before the pandemic, so even after the Messiah, you couldn't have told me that this wasn't like, you couldn't have told me that it wasn't a real debate between the 3 of them, between Roman, Seth, and Dean. But now, no, not even close. Like, not even close. I'm so serious, and I hate that. I really like Dean. Dean was actually one of my favorites for a long time. Excuse me, but like I said, it's not even close. Like, it's Roman, Seth, Dean, off screen. And like, don't get me wrong, I know you're like, man, that's a big extreme. It is, but you know what else is extreme? Him. Every time you see him, it's like, oh, I'm bleeding. Oh God, I'm finna die. Like, is that all you know how to do? Is that how you have a good match? Like, and it wouldn't be as bad if, like, the matches were good. Like, the matches aren't even that great. You're just doing stuff. Like, all right, you know what time it is. Staple. And you're just like, is that hot? That's what we paid to see? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not 6 or 12 anymore, because that's just not, like, don't get me wrong. When people start bleeding, I was like, whoa, that's still pretty. Like, I watch MMA, I watch UFC. Like, I like to see people bleed in UFC and actual, but when you don't have to, like, you're doing that for what, fun? Like, even when I peeked and they showed me a women's match. No, Hangman, when he drank that black man's blood, Swerve, when he drank Swerve's blood like he was a bat, he got HIV. He got AIDS or something now, bro. That nothing about that made me think, man, that was hard. I thought, he got AIDS in his mouth. He got HIV in his mouth. But yeah, Dean is the weakest member of the Shield now. It's not close. Like I said, I don't know what they expect from Sasha. They wanted, like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I just feel like they gave unrealistic expectations to Sasha. Like, or I'm sorry, Mercedes. Like she should have showed up and she should have got 30 billion views in 10 minutes, bro. It's AEW, and now she's here. Like, where? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's not still. She literally just got there. Do I think it's gonna work? Of course not. It's Mercedes. I love her to death. Love her. But I know for a fact, like, she'll be back in WWE soon. Sooner than however long that contract is. Contract will be 30 minutes. She'll make it 26. But yeah, guys, I think this is enough rambling on for wrestling. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now before I get mad and before I hulk up. But yeah, guys, Teki Gaming. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Teki Gaming out.